Hey everybody, I'm Adam.
I'm Sir.
I'm Will.
And
we are Working Title.
Young Midoriya.
Shoto.
Oh yeah.
Rar.
Guys, today is My Hero Academia, episode 133, Hired Guns. These are nerfs, if you're wondering, not real.
Yeah.
Last on, Endeavor, Hawks, Vestiges, Allmight, and Deku are now on a Justice League type team, the Revengers, and they're off to fight evil.
A hero is a vigilante, but can it? What's a
take
hero?
that back. A hero's not a vigilante.
No.
No, a vigilante is when you're a hero but breaking the law. Like
Right. So then, can a hero be a vigilante?
Heroes are vigilantes.
Right. Heroes are vigilantes.
Batman's a vigilante.
Yeah, he takes it. They're.
I would say he's vigilante, but he can do heroic acts.
Well, no, vigilante doesn't mean it's bad. It's just a vigilante.
It is against the law.
A vigilante is someone that's not law enforcement.
Yeah.
Executing like arrests and shit like
Yeah.
that, and stopping crime.
Yes.
So can a hero be a vigilante?
Yes.
Yes. They all are technically.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not in this world because they're like state sponsored. You know.
But that's what I'm saying. Is Deku now a vigilante?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leave a like, punch the subscription button, notification bell, comment down below. Check out the Patreon. We got Death Note, Cyberpunk on there, and Sam and I are watching Tokyo Ghoul, and it's a Patreon exclusive. We'll see you in the next one. Punch it. Bah! I don't know why I said we'll see you in the next one. Just punch it. Bah!
Demons, curses, ghouls.
Oh my.
Oh my, Sam.
3, 2, 1.
I love that.
I should have killed him on the battlefield when I
True.
That's interesting.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
He just kills him.
Sure to the
I had to save you, old man.
Whatever you decide to do, you make damn sure you settle the score with the league.
Settle the score, baby.
Score.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so that's best.
Hawks.
Oh,
Best Genist.
his car. One of those cars is best genius. But there's two
Teaming
cars.
up to end this. I have to.
Oh.
Man, skip this shit.
There she is!
Purple girl.
No way.
Oh.
Oh no! Don't hurt her!
I'm just heading to the shelter. I wasn't doing anything.
What's happening?
They call her a monster.
Why?
Let me go.
Look at her.
You want us to let our guards down so you can attack us?
I mean, I would
See
guess.
what you are, and we're not going to let this town suffer another day!
See?
Nice.
Listen, please calm down. I totally understand that a night like this makes you extra nervous about an attack. But look at this woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's showing no signs of hostility.
Poor thing.
Leave her to me. You can go now. I've got
She's
this.
just got a Bowie knife.
Please.
Yeah, they're afraid of getting attacked by, they're all using support gear. They're not heroes. They're normal.
Someone who looks like that shouldn't be out this late.
And they're being
That
racist.
racist.
Like,
What
yeah.
the fuck? Aw.
You're safe now.
Wow, she's big.
Why are you walking around in this weather?
I didn't evacuate. At first, it seemed like the area wasn't affected much. I guess I thought everything would blow over if I pulled out the cold. Then people around me started getting hurt, and I got scared. That's when I decided to leave to find a shelter. I don't know. The night just went wrong so fast.
Whoa!
I bet everyone else is scared too.
You think things will go back to normal?
I'll make sure of it.
And you look like me too.
Sorry, I have to go now.
She's supposed to be a bunny?
I can't
You
tell.
okay?
Yes, All Might.
Wait.
Oh.
What?
Will you take her to the nearest shelter? I've been in one place for too long.
Wait! Here, take this with you.
Food.
Honey bag.
Pork cutlets to keep your energy levels.
Yeah!
Thanks.
Pork cutlets.
Wow, that's a good shot right
Nice
there.
shot.
That poor
Why do they
woman,
have to
dude.
pop off like that with that Allmight shot?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like we traveled back in time.
This is so
We did our best to stay out of sight, because hiding from villains kept us alive. Criminals are running amok out there.
Whoa.
Gotta take
Now that all
out
for one's
everyone.
quirk, I need to master every facet of One for All.
So this is his practice.
Yeah. Great time for a prison break,
Start
man.
helping out.
Tons
Can't
of
keep
meat.
staring at the wall and ignoring us. We need your cooperation to unleash One for All's full potential. We're counting on you, my heroes. Banjo was the first. He released his quirk, and after, Shinomori followed suit. Shimura was next. And then, all of them agreed. But we need everyone's support to bring its true strength to light.
Hey kid, try getting more accustomed to the other quirks in the meantime. Especially Shinomori's and N's. You do that, and things should go much smoother when you wake up.
That's a good idea. We lived during the cruelest era.
Oh.
All for One's physical strength was at its peak. He'd managed to amass incredible power. Most people he controlled were unaware that they were being manipulated. But our leader knew the truth. Together we stood against All for One, fighting to stop his ascent.
You were there too. You saw it.
Yes.
We had to sacrifice many people.
Damn.
The only thing that mattered to us, humanity did.
Holy shit.
Now we're supposed to leave everything up to this boy who wants to save our enemy?
Yeah.
It's absurd.
Yeah. It's a hard.
Is that really how you feel? That's interesting. See, I'm a little confused.
He looks like Bakugo with the red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shockingly.
It might be intentional.
Back then,
You
you
saved
reached
me.
your hand out to me.
And he's got a giant gauntlet as well.
If you hadn't chosen to save a potential enemy, none of this would have ever happened. We have no choice but to leave the future to the night. You must realize this. It's why you appeared here to begin with.
Yeah.
Be honest. You really think you can bring an end to this?
Yeah.
I do. It's why One for All exists. It was born out of my defiance. But the power only became what it is because you were willing to reach out.
Oh shit.
He looks so cool.
Yeah. Alright, what are your quirks?
The stage is set for the grand finale.
In order to defeat all
That was easy.
we must take our knowledge and power.
Some time has passed.
True power of One for All.
That was like right then in that moment.
Hang on, boy. We're accelerating now.
Right.
As he nourishes himself.
Alright, guys, pork cutlet.
Yeah.
A nail gun support item? Too overpowered to be used for actual construction. Damn Death. This was meant to be a weapon.
Batmobile. Skirt!
And vestiges too! Fiber fire!
United Arrow.
Burn his guts.
It's so hard to picture him as a non-lethal.
Number one, your crimes are worse than mine are. You caused this mess.
Damn.
I'm aware of that. Which is why I'm here now.
Wow. Right there. I caught it.
Right.
As usual.
Look at his little wings!
These escapes
Look at those little wings!
target.
You'd think we would have been able to get some intel by this point in the search.
We'll double down our efforts. Disgraces! Get out of here! Well, what's your so-called help? If you'd caught Shigaraki and the others when you were supposed to, these criminals would still be locked in
Little
their
doggy right
prisons.
there.
Take a good look at me. Shigaraki was after someone other than you, which means you're still hiding things from us. We can't trust you.
You cowards!
The families of the people Dobby murdered were on TV. Did you see them?
You're a monster!
Yeah, understood. Maybe someone from the Paranormal Liberation Front, Craig. Thanks, Headshot.
Little break.
No progress, I take it?
If we keep driving in this direction, we'll catch up with Midoriya before long. Would it be better if no one figured out we're working together? People might start throwing things at him, too.
Right. Let's put some distance between us. Deku has enough of a burden to carry as it is.
This is
Even if he's
awesome.
the one who chose this
Oh,
subject.
I love this.
Yeah.
I'm still using him as bait to draw
I love that they're just
These
like,
victims
he's
are
better than us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
let him do the thing.
Too well at laying low. Meanwhile, the supervillains who are locked up in Tartarus are acting up. And they're almost certainly taking orders from you-know-who now. The League's being smart. They'll hide behind the chaos and confusion and use it as a cover to steal one for all when the time's right.
Meanwhile, the country's heroes continue to unravel. If I were all for one, I'd go on the offensive.
Right now, his priority is taking over Shigaraki's body,
Yeah.
Deku said. After losing to Allmight, he couldn't survive without a labyrinth of tubes and machinery. So he's strengthening his protege's body.
I don't know how All for One plans to move into his new digs, but it's clear the boy's body needs to be perfected before he does.
And once that's accomplished, he'll focus on his next goal, taking one for all by any means necessary.
There's still something bothering me about that.
What?
Based on what Midoriya and All Might said, you have to have a strong body to steal one for all. Got it, cool. That's where Shigaraki's younger, enhanced physique comes into play. My question is, why is Shigaraki's hatred such an important component in this?
The force of that feeling is vital. With 8 people's minds fighting back inside one for all, you need a powerful will to overcome them.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But All for One has been chasing one for all, his younger brother, for generations at this point. Sounds pretty intense to me. You'd think he'd be carrying around more than enough hatred for their successors already. Not to mention, All Might's the reason he ended up weakened in prison, right?
It would appear his spite simply isn't enough.
Well, maybe. He just doesn't have any. I'm going off my gut here, but despite everything, doesn't it seem like the guy's always laughing?
Happy.
Yeah.
Perhaps his heart is just empty.
Whatever the case, no villain we found the streets.
He like
can take
enjoys
over.
it so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Much worse out there, and the public is going to turn against us even more. It'll be harder for us to rally support.
Cut away too much fabric and the design falls apart.
True.
This
We
guy.
need a nice fit. You know what I'm
Guy.
saying?
Still on the move. Have you gotten any rest at all, young man?
No.
I recommend a solid night's sleep on a sublime mattress.
Nice guy.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he said that. I don't remember that.
Oh!
His GPS signal disappeared.
Well, know the last location.
Oh shit! That's a grenade.
Listen to the music too.
Yeah. Oh, purple hair girl.
Dressed in green. You're coming with me.
Wait, then this isn't just some random villain. I'm her target.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the quirk?
This is it. A jailbreaker with ties to him.
Don't move
Oh,
a muscle.
whoa, whoa,
And
whoa.
I'll let you keep your legs.
This sniper was hired by All for One.
Oh gosh.
Maybe.
Oh gosh.
Maybe her hair is like the bullet.
Little boy dressed in green.
What?
Oh!
Don't move a muscle.
Yep, her hair's the bullet. What the fuck?
Her body is a
Sniper
gun.
was hired by All for One.
From what I'm told, you should be able to hold your own given the power you have. But I'm still concerned. So, the best choice for the League would be to take you on alive. Thankfully, most of the escapees wouldn't stand a chance against you. But, are There's one woman we should be worried about.
Okay.
Damn it.
That her?
Because she's probably like
Basically colleagues, though she was my senior.
top tier merc.
Of course, I'm trying to track her down as well. But Deku, if the two of you ever cross paths, run like hell.
Run
like
hell.
hell you can.
Bullets made out of indigo.
Who was the body next to her?
Together.
That's her body.
I said don't move.
No, there's a guy on the right. It's a male.
What mistake? It's her.
Woo!
Public safety.
Wow.
Weird.
Lady Nagant.
What? Lady what?
She destroyed.
Who threw the
I have no way
grenade?
of warning. If they rush in, they'll be in her line of fire. What do I do? Try to escape like Hawk said to?
Spider-Man.
Why bother running when you're already mine?
Oh, you can move it. Wow, he caught the.
Analyze the trajectory.
Whoa!
Now I get it.
Gut shot.
That way.
Gotcha! Go! Got it.
Ew. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Jeez, dude.
Oh, her? She's insane. If she weren't around, I'd be the best long-range shooter in Japan, no contest.
Wow.
My quirk, Holman, lets me hit any target I can see within 600 meters.
It's funny, because I was thinking of him earlier.
Hits, and it don't pack much punch, but not too shabby, right? Her, though, she can hit the same mark with skill alone, and from a perch 3 kilometers away. She's taken away all my business. I'm gonna be sent out to pasture.
I'm gonna be sent out.
Secrets in her bullets. She has the ability to make them into any shape her heart desires.
Oh.
See, her two-tone hair gets mashed together like epoxy putty, which then hardens into her ammunition. I'm talking curving bullets, hollow point bullets. Sky's the limit. Her quirk is rifle, and she's the walking personification of a sniper rifle. Everybody who shoots targets is jealous of her right arm.
Even Mr. Snipe is jealous of. And a good fighter.
She's got a scout reader.
Without danger.
She looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a unique quirk to have.
Shot and the one just
Never
now,
thought something like
I can
that.
tell where she is. About 1 kilometer ahead. Her range is triple that. No point trying to evade her bullets and outrun her.
Dude, that was a cool shot.
Gotta get close.
What?
That's the first time someone's dodged more than one bullet. Where's Pops?
Oh!
Oh!
I need to hurry to him.
Yeah.
Right
That makes sense.
Yeah. After I'm finished with this.
Why is she helping
It's time
him?
to hide. The target will see you.
Oh, poor guy.
I'm coming, boss.
Now, screw him!
I love him. He's
Screw
bad.
that guy.
He's bad. Fucking piece of shit voided Ari. I know, but I enjoy his character.
Do you want to be locked up again?
Why is she helping?
Must find him.
What is wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
An erstwhile hero.
Oh.
Lovely Lady Nagant.
Whoa.
Nagant.
It's an honor to meet you.
Lady
Well, for
Nagant.
one, you know, not long ago, you were my main target.
Yet, here we are.
Yeah, Hawk said she was
I
his
have a favor
senior.
to ask you. You're not like the rest of this rabble. In the coming days, a certain student from UA will set out on his own.
What?
My request is simple. I would like you to bring the boy to me.
How do you know that? Yeah.
A number of annoying guardians will be watching over him from afar.
How do you?
Dude, he has the future.
Alone until you make your
He knows things!
Perhaps you could wait for a rainy
Car
night.
company.
I find that
Mercedes.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Did I say I agreed to be your pawn? You told the others to go wild. So why am I the only one whose freedom comes at a price?
Because you once killed a hero, an ally.
She was a
You
hero.
also desire the destruction of this failed society, but that will never come to pass so long as the boy is allowed to play at being a hero.
Great, another one of those. Damn.
Puffs. The young head of the Shie Hasaikai. A friend of yours?
No.
Let us seal their coffins shut.
Damn.
Come. You're hired for the job.
Dude, he's scared.
Did he give her a quirk? He gave her
Consider
one.
this power in advance.
There was something up in her legs too, which was really weird.
Airwalk. Nice.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I have a mission to complete.
Meaning she can get
So she just knows how to use it right away?
She can get any vantage point she wants. It's
Yeah.
a sniper's dream. She doesn't have to climb buildings. She is the building.
All for One is so broken, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Wow, she's awesome.
Yeah? Nothing?
Oh. It's one of his quirks activating.
You're dead.
Revive.
Thank you. Guys, that was episode 133. Hired Gun.
Another good one.
Yeah, that was good. I loved Endeavor, Vestiges, and Hawks in the car. Just like
that whole scene was the best scene.
Plotting out like the future of the
Yeah.
show and like
Yeah.
where they feel like the villains are going to be going next.
Mhm.
Like kind of planning out the story for the viewers, which
Yeah.
was exciting. Them just also being in the know is really unique and
Yeah,
fun now to
yeah.
not have to like keep the secret. Then they're all informed into the secret knowledge, and now with that they get to like plan out how they feel like the villains will operate based off the info, which is really fun.
I like what you said too. How the number one hero is saying like, oh, Deku, he's good. He's on his own.
Yeah, let him go ahead.
That is so crazy.
Well, let's not tarnish his image because of
Yeah.
how people see us. 1, 2. It's just cool to say It's funny to see them, those three of all people, in a car driving, like tailing behind Deku. Where in season 5 it was
the opposite.
Everybody watch me, and
Yeah.
Endeavor's flying, and he's got 3 students chasing after him.
Barely
instead.
keeping up. Yeah.
So that's a really cool parallel in reverse.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I mean, they're also like completely handicapped right now. Endeavor is just
Yeah.
giving it his all in the past arc. Hawks lost his wings, and Vestiges has basically died at one point in the show.
He's basically died.
He's
Yeah.
yeah. He's basically died, and yeah, so that's just really cool.
And we got Allmight up in there with him too.
Right.
He's Uber Eats for Midoriya.
Pork chops.
Yeah, and the thing too is it's not even necessarily that they're saying that he's better than them though. It's more so
No.
that they're like, let's protect him.
Yeah, yeah.
Not adding to the load, but also like we need to be like relatively close by enough to
Right.
protect
Yeah.
him from
You're right.
them.
I think he is better than them, though. You think? I feel like he's better than them.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, yeah. Once he gets the other 2 quirks unlocked, he's gonna be better. But like at this very moment, like I said last episode, he's the best counter we have to Shigaraki, but he can't do it alone. Even with the extra 2 quirks we have now, he still is gonna need help in taking Shigaraki down. So
Fuck. I mean, Midoriya even said he couldn't do it without. He couldn't even stop Shigaraki with Aizawa, who can
And
erase your
Endeavor,
quirk.
yeah.
And Endeavor, the number 1.
Yeah, and now we didn't get a reaction out of Endeavor when it came to
Finding out about
Deku.
Allmight. Yeah.
But I think I'm just kind of taking joy in the fact that those 3 pros who are like the top of the world have to like
Accept it.
Yeah, they have to accept that.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just me knowing internally that might be where they are.
Yeah.
And it's just like they have to now. Yeah, it kind of forces them to have to work better as a group. They kind of drop I mean, Endeavor was already on the path to dropping his ego because of his family problems, but I think it's even more so kind of humorous that this is where we're at now with the show.
I think
that
they
our best chance is a kid on his own running around.
I think their mindset is that kind of maybe Endeavor had his like crazy reaction that we would like to see, but maybe they're just have the mindset of like there's a villain out there who can level cities basically on the snap of his finger.
Right.
I mean, it's not. It's on the the pecking order of how important
Right.
it is.
No.
It's definitely
That's on the back
bottom.
burner right now.
But yeah, so it's good that Endeavor and them are more focused on fixing what they fucked up.
Yeah.
Fixing where they messed up, fixing people's hoping to change people's opinions on them by being the heroes that they're meant to be.
On that note of Midoriya, still now we got to see the 2 dudes facing the wall.
That came out of nowhere and it ended very fast and abrupt. I was expecting a bit of more of a
fight to
A fight,
get them.
yeah.
Yeah. And it was just like, nope, we just needed to be prompted by the brother, the younger brother, to remind us of the story.
I don't think they've really accepted Midoriya yet. Even by the end of that scene, he was like, "Are you ready, boy?" or something. "Are you ready, kid?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
The imagery
We
is
haven't
weird
seen-
for the one guy. The one you said looked like Bakugo. The specific choice of shot of like the reach out. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like that's stapled as the Deku reaching out to Bakugo too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
And you just pointing out that he looked like Bakugo, which I agree with, just makes me kind of wonder, like, what's that all about? Is that supposed to be like
An ancestor?
No, I'm not insinuating like familial ties. I'm just wondering, like we've seen that shot a lot now, and especially this season, even with Shigaraki reaching out the hand.
Okay.
How that will
the
play.
hand,
Yeah.
But the reason I'm just saying Bakugo is because he was the one to coin it with Deku, like that first image in the first season. I think the first episode, honestly, with the river when he fell.
Yeah.
But I just wonder, like, does that have any story ties to something that'll happen later on with Bakugo?
Yeah.
Since that's also part him. But in this image, it was him extending it to
number one.
Is somebody willing to accept it, which was the younger brother. I think my favorite shot was the, in theory, All For One attacking or like entering into the Aether with all those people, like standing big in his suit, like facing off against all of them. That was a really cool shot. He's quite a physical presence.
Yeah.
I forget how big he is.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only really seen him
He's like All
up
Might
against up against All Might in terms of like comparison, and then distance shots from other villains.
Yeah.
But him walking up to the girl today, I was just like, damn, the fog cleared, and I was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
he's scary. I kind of like that look where he has that like prison garb and that just giant mechanism attached to his arm.
The oxygen tanks or whatever
He
they
is
are.
super intimidating.
I'd like them to have the mask again. Have
The
his
mask?
have his breather
Darth
or
Vader style.
something new.
I like too getting a little bit of the understanding of where the two OG vestiges came from. Like they were the first to inherit One For All. They also were the ones alive when All For One was at his strongest. Like they were alive during like the war times. How horrible it was when the dude ruled the planet.
Yeah.
So and considering they both wear the same garb, and they said that they made sacrificed a lot of people to try and kill All For One, and seemed like they were almost like a part of a militant group.
Yeah.
It makes sense why they are so not ready to trust Deku, because they've probably seen the worst of it compared to everyone else in that. Yeah, other than the brother, but even so, the brother got more of like the lab rat pushed to the side, whereas those guys experienced like war with All For One.
PTSD, dude.
So it makes sense why they were like against joining in with Deku immediately. But
Yeah.
I mean, all it took was one conversation, which was interesting. But hey, we're here now.
And I like that it's no longer Midoriya in a passed out state of mind, seeing the vestiges, and they're like interacting with him.
I like that a lot.
It's
too.
so cool.
Yeah, it's like a constant, everyday thing.
Yeah.
And even they said, like, once they were on board, they're like, all right, man, like, we're kicking it up to, like, 100%. Like, you get ready.
Yeah.
You're going to get all these quirks now.
Yeah.
So.
I liked seeing them all lined up on the building.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're all with you. Pork chop. But
Are
first,
you
let me
ready,
eat
kid?
a meal.
Are you ready, kid? Yep.
First, let me go to McDonald's and
Yeah.
get in the drive-through line. And then we'll keep going. So, and we didn't see what their quirks are either, so we'll still
We'll
get
get
to have
them
a great reveal for that in the future.
I'm curious because they looked exactly the same when we saw them in their flashbacks. I'm curious if they had the quirk passed down to them at the exact same time.
I think that they probably, like, one died and then gave it to the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one dude, Redhead Bakugo, didn't have a scar on his face in the flashback, but then he had a scar.
Yeah.
It's a pretty brutal scar, too.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
What?
Both of you just said okay at the exact same time.
I didn't even think I did.
Did you say okay?
I don't
I
think
thought
I
you
did.
said,
We'll see
I was
it.
gonna. You can see it. What are you saying?
Does All For One have a mind reading?
I know.
Or a future?
What the?
Okay, so here's the problem. So I don't know. I forget when exactly. Like, it seems like they fled the battle, and then immediately went and broke the prisoners out. So how does he know that already? Unless they only came to that conclusion when Deku woke up that he needs to leave school.
Yeah.
So how does he know that already?
I don't
Is that
know.
why he's so happy? Is he already knows the outcome?
Maybe.
Well, I will also give you this, and that just could be like in depth. All For One knew he was going to lose the All Might. There was that, but that could just be like, I'm gonna just have a fail-safe plan just in case.
Yeah, but like he knows the exact strategy they're going for.
Yeah.
Which, okay, this is a stretch, and I know this is dumb because we've never gotten the answer for this. Is this the leak from the school? Because Deku told everybody. Well, he didn't say everything. At least in the note, he didn't say everything about Hawk's endeavor. He just said he was leaving the school. So I don't know how he knows about all that. So I could just be reaching for that. But I don't know. It's just something that we've never. If they never answer that, or it's never more important than someone leaked something one time, that'll be like one of the most disappointing.
But even then,
things.
As you just said, Midori hasn't come up with that plan yet at this time.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not. I assume the plan
Right.
hasn't happened, but I don't know timeline wise. Like, how long did the prison break take? Because they're like,
well, that was Tartarus.
Well, you think
that was
you
immediate.
think the bug at the school reported the info to All for One?
Well, okay, I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying that that's what I exactly think, because it doesn't. It would only make sense to the extent of like Deku told everybody. Specifically, he told his friends, but he told everybody, "Hey, I'm leaving. Like I have this power
that was passed down
to me. I'm leaving." He didn't fill in all the details about Hawk's endeavor and the top three, like Genus joining in.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that, but like the only other option, if it's not the leak or the spy or the traitor,
he has a quirk.
He has a quirk where he can just see the future, which at that point,
he has Night Eye's complete quirk.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
But if he does, then like what are we doing?
Well, that throws a huge wrench into like how we see the story. Then you have to start asking, when did he get that? Because when you brought that up as a post talk discussion, I immediately started thinking of every scene I've seen him in with the smile. Which would be with, like, when you know something awesome's coming, you're probably going to be giggling the whole way through. You could say it even happened when he fought off against Allmight. He was holding somebody back, and he goes, there you are, Allmight. Now, it could be because he just has great senses, or it's just like a play, and, here comes the actor to play the role that I knew he was going to be coming to do. Because I've seen this before at this exact point.
I mean, and they had in the two vestiges that talked about that time that All for One was so good at manipulating people, whether it be like quirk or whatever. They didn't. I'm assuming it's quirk, but they didn't even know that they were under his influence.
They did say that.
So
can he steal quirks from the dead?
Oh, I don't know.
I would assume not.
If he can,
busted.
It's not a Night Eye right there.
Or unless at some point Night Eye, the whole. Like
he could only see bits and fragments.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense because Night Eye doesn't get the full picture. Whereas like he seems to understand the full thing,
or at least ideas. Night Eye had a general idea that could change.
It never could change until Deku.
Yeah,
that was the thing. He always knew that like this is how it's gonna be, and he even said when he was dying, he was like, I tried to change it by getting our boy. Lemillion to get the quirk, but I couldn't change what was coming.
Yeah.
And so he had predicted his own death, but then when he saw what happened with Deku when he went, with Eri and went like to the 1,000,000% again realm, it changed the future. So, and that was the only time it had ever changed. He was never wrong prior to that.
I don't know.
But it's still, he only gets glimpses, so it's not like he has Night Eye's powers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Night Eye just saw that All Might has a horrific death, and he doesn't see what led up to it.
Dude, what if I'm just trying to now spit like ideas out there. It'd be crazy if I just thought of the most ridiculous one, but I thought it was really funny.
I want to hear it.
The glowing baby at the beginning of the first quirk baby. What if that was All for One? And if all things start with him, then he has all of people's quirks already, and this is all just some kind of big game. I don't know, dude. Everything comes from something. How do they get all these powers? If they all stem from something.
So are you saying he had every single quirk at that moment?
Dude,
it wasn't just a glowing baby?
I'm just saying, what if he's like the Atom? I'm just saying, what if he's like the Atom? Not yet. Like the first.
The canonical Atom. Genesis.
What if he's like the most pure, like purely genetic,
the pure quirk
enhanced thing, and then it's spread out after him? Like, I don't know, dude. I'm just like I said, it was a spit out theory. I'm just trying to think because this is just blowing my mind, the fact that he can do this.
Yeah.
And now I'm just trying to think back. Have we been lied to this entire time with this show when it comes to him? Which would be freaking awesome. I would love some elements like that thrown into the show.
Yeah.
But
I'm really upset that he knew immediately.
What?
He knew immediately.
About
Midoriya just knew everything.
Why can't you just enjoy somebody like that?
Dude,
it just makes it so
he's
fun.
so overpowered.
That's so fun. It makes it a challenge to overcome. It gets boring if it feels like we could take him on in a single fight. It means we can't.
We can't.
It's never felt.
All Might couldn't do it.
It's never.
And All Might was number 1.
Do you want a show to keep going?
We literally
or do you want it to be over?
We literally had
Adam?
7 other people as well say we couldn't do it.
Oh.
What's the lady's name? Purple hair? Lady Gallant? Is that her name?
I think it was Lady something.
I don't know. She got it bad for real. I'm not gonna lie.
Her boobs were huge, dude, in that one shot.
I was just
so huge.
She just
dude.
looked like a monster, like in a good way.
You were saying Nana's how her chest is so huge and her arms are ripped. She has the exact same physique.
That was off camera.
Now it's on camera.
Thrown under the bus.
I was trying to keep that one.
It's all good. Y'all have thought the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She is awesome. That's such a unique quirk, and it's not even like she's a mechanical gun. Like she's a human gun.
Yeah.
She forms parts of her own body to make it. It's not like David when he's on cyberpsychosis or freaking Akira, where it's just like mechanical things pouring out of you. It's like literally in her DNA.
It's the movie Upgrade.
Yeah.
She's there's a no, I don't know what that movie is. Never mind. Stupid reference. Moving on. She's awesome. And apparently she's a force to be reckoned with because even the gunslinger was like, "Yep,
yo,
I would only be the best as long as she's like put away." Yeah, if she didn't exist.
Was that just like his podcast?
Yeah, that's what it's like an interview. Like,
Probably.
yeah, man, she put me out of business. She was
Yeah.
really cool, but now I can't do my job as well.
Her quirk is rifle.
Yeah.
And his is range, did he say?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Pistol whip.
I mean, he gets
McCree.
600 meters.
600 meters.
But she can, like, make a bullet any size. She can direct it, and she can shoot up to 3 kilometers away, which is, like...
Not even a human being can do that.
I think that's definitely farther than the longest, like, snipe ever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, Deku, in theory, if he didn't have a Spidey sense thing, he would be...
Dead.
Or done, at least.
I thought Gunslinger said she could use anything as a bullet.
No, she can make anything
into a bullet.
Or any
From
her
her
hair could turn into any shape that could be a bullet.
Okay.
So, like, I'm guessing in theory she could make like a shuriken or like
Yeah.
a throwing knife, and she could shoot it like a bullet. And she was given a quirk from All for One as a down payment
Airwalk.
so she can basically float.
As you said, anywhere
Advantage
she
points.
posts up.
Sniper's dream, except for the fact that you're now behind. You're not behind cover. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think she could probably just like keep moving.
I was just sitting on top of this building looking for Midoriya. I was just glassing. Just glassing. Just glassing, you know? Just glassing.
You have to put that video in.
I know.
Yes! We've been slipping along here, just glassing.
Only no one will get that reference.
That's an old reference.
What else happens? That basically it?
Dude, fuck the racist guys at the beginning of this episode.
That too.
Fuck those 3 guys. Are you
Man, that
serious?
bunny looks stupid.
Oh, I thought she was adorable.
I love it. It was like, why are they treating her like this? I'm like, she looks like a monster. I mean, I feel bad.
Will whips out a knife. Get away! Get away!
That's not what I'm saying.
I would do that. I don't care. That's fucking weird.
Well, no, I get it though. They're afraid of the villains coming in. So anybody that looks like they have a quirk, which is like really messed up, they're attacking them.
Yeah.
She's a giant.
But like Midoriya pointed out, she's not doing anything. What'd she say?
She looks like a giant furry.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say that too.
I was really hoping for her to be like, "You look like me."
And that's what I was hoping for too.
We're both bunnies.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
her eyes, her
I don't
eyebrows,
know what she was.
Her eyebrows looked like Tetsu's eyebrows.
I don't know if she was like a squirrel or.
She was definitely a bunny. She was like a weird bunny.
She
She
was
looked
tall.
like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
What are those big bunnies called?
Giant
Jackalope?
bunnies.
Jackalope? Is that a real
Giant
thing?
bunnies?
No. There's like a name for the giant bunny. I don't know.
The jackalope.
No, the jackalope's the one with the antlers, and they're not big. They're just like.
But it's a bunny.
One with antlers?
Yeah, you know a jackalope.
I've never seen that.
They're like
or
in
heard of it.
Australia.
They're real?
Yeah.
I don't think they're real.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Shut up!
I
You
think
fucking
they are. We
I
can
don't
Google
think-
it.
Are they real?
I'll look it up.
jackalope rabbits with
We're just gonna
antlers.
figure it out. I thought they weren't real. I don't think they're real, Will.
I thought it was like, isn't that the term for the insane clown
sure,
posse
I'm pretty
fans?
sure. No, I'm pretty sure people.
Or is that Juggalos?
Like,
the insane clown posse.
Don't say that word again. It's like a male prostitute.
What is the term for the fans for IC? What are they called? Insane Clown Posse. ICP.
I'm pretty confident that a jackalope is like when people who like stuff dead animals just.
That's not.
No, like it's like a bit between them. Like they
The
just take-
jackalope, also commonly known as Frankenstein rabbit.
Let me see.
But is it real?
Is it real?
We all know that it's what a jackalope is, but is it real? It's a mythical animal. But I was like, oh wow, it's explaining to me what it is.
It's so real, guys.
Guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Let us know your thoughts. Did you think a jackalope was real or not? Did you like the girl? Was she cool? Will's probably gonna attack me after this. Also, is Nana Shimura mommy milkers? We'll see you in the next reaction.
Punch it. Bah! Oh my god. Don't ban us.
You brought it up. We didn't bring it up.